Hello everyone. In this video we will learn about a very special variable name, and it is special because it is having two underscores or say double underscores before and after it. So now quickly have a look that what is main and what is name function and how these both are related to each other. So this time I am going to use VS Code for development purpose. So I have already created two files, calculations.py and samples.py. And here I have written very simple line of code which is saying this is from sample and underscore underscore name then underscore underscore. So if I will run this application right now, so you can see that on the bottom panel you can see the output as this is from sample and main. So although I am saying underscore underscore name, it is giving me underscore underscore main. So what is this mean? Like any other programming languages, or there are many programming languages which are having the concept of main, and main signifies that it is the entry point of execution. So this is the starting point where your application will start. And and the same thing applies to Python also. Main performs the same thing. Main means this is the file which is the startup. Now I have another file here, calculations, and similarly I have written this is from calculations and I am saying printing the name variable. Let's run this file. This time you can see that this file is also saying main, and the top one sample, it is also saying main. So how can we differentiate this, and why are we like understanding this particular concept? The reason why we are trying to understand this is when you will develop your real applications or the very huge applications, you may have many Python files, you may have many modules in that. So in that case, how will you identify the which is the entry point of your application? Because there should be surely one file which would treat as an startup file. So how can we make as a startup file? Because at this point, if I am running sample or calculation, it is working in the same fashion, and both are saying that I am main, I am main. So let's understand how we can do that. So before taking it further, what we are going to assume is that calculations is a module. Maybe I can define some method so that, let's say, add function, and here I am just passing a and b and returning a plus b. So I'm doing this so that to let you know that this is the module. So calculations is a module and sample is a startup file. So let's see what we are doing next. So it means this sample file wants to import the calculation. It wants to perform the addition operation. So how it can do? It will go ahead and import calculations. Okay. So as soon as this line is written, you will be able to access everything in this file. Now if I will run this particular file, so this time you can see output bit different. It is saying this is from calculations and this is from samples. It means as soon as I imported this, it start executing this file, and that's the reason this line got executed. So although I was not in calculation, I was able to get this thing printed, and this is anyways there. So that's the reason we are getting two different lines in our output. Now when I'm running sample, I don't want to print this because this is written to handle the things particularly for the calculations. Being a module, if I have to do something with calculation, I will definitely go ahead and call its function rather than any line printed like that. So how can we handle that situation? So what we can do is, here we can write one if condition, and here I am saying if name equal main. If name equal main, then only you print this line. Okay, and maybe similar thing I can do it in this file also. So what I can do is Control C, and I will say that whenever somebody is executing this calculation file explicitly or as a first file, then only go ahead and print this is from calculation. So this is the idea. So whenever this is not the startup file, we should not get this message printed. So I will go ahead and execute it. Okay, so I'm getting two mains here. So let me quickly remove, or we can get rid of this. Let's make it more simple. So I'm leaving this sample files as it is, but I'm updating my calculations file, and I'm saying that print this message only someone invokes this file explicitly or as a first file. So in this case, I'm not going to execute it. I'm just bothered about sample file, and I just imported this file. So let's see what is the output this time. Now you can see that output is only from the sample file. So although this file is written over here, this line is written, we are not getting the output because this time the file of the name of this file is not main, it is calculations. So if you want to see what is the name of this file, I can get it printed here and we can see. So let's run it this time. So now you can see that this is from calculation. So it means when you are invoking sample file, it is not giving the name attributes value for the calculation as main, rather it is picking the name of the file itself. And that's the reason this variable is not holding value of main, and it is holding the value of this file name itself. So these are the two different things which you can perform it. So whenever you are writing any application, it is always recommended that you add certain kind of things. So if this is main, then only do this. If this is main, then only do this. So in that we can handle so many things, and we can restrict user, or we can tell user that okay, this is your startup file. So if you are executing this, it may not work, or it may not display the message what you are expecting. So I hope this concept is clear, that what is main and what is name. So keep watching. Thank you.